David and the Giant. Have you ever felt too small to face a big problem? Get ready for an amazing adventure about a brave boy who taught everyone that even the littlest heroes can do the biggest things with a little faith. In a quiet valley, two armies stood, but not in peace. One side was Israel, brave soldiers. The other side? The Philistines, scary warriors. But the scariest thing of all was a giant. His name was Goliath, and he was huge. He was taller than two grown men, with armor clanking like thunder. Every morning he'd shout, "Send me your bravest, let's fight!" But no one dared. A cold, thick fear hung over the valley, making everyone feel small. Far away, tending his sheep, was a young boy named David. He wasn't a soldier. He was a shepherd, small and gentle. He spent his days singing to his sheep and trusting God with all his heart. One day, his father sent him to deliver food to his older brothers, who were soldiers in the army. David happily skipped along, his heart full of joy, not knowing the big challenge that awaited him. When David arrived at the valley, he heard it, a booming, terrifying roar. It was Goliath yelling his challenge. David saw the giant, and his eyes went wide with wonder and a little surprise. Then he saw his brothers and all the Israelite soldiers shaking with fear. "Why is everyone so scared?" David whispered. "Why does no one stand up to him? This giant is defying God." David's brothers scoffed. "Go back to your sheep, little brother," they said. But David shook his head. "Who is this giant to defy the armies of God?" he declared, his voice surprisingly steady and strong. He wasn't strong like a soldier, but he knew something amazing. God was with him. He remembered how God had helped him protect his sheep from roaring lions and growling bears. His faith was a powerful shield. News of David's bravery reached King Saul. "You're just a boy," King Saul exclaimed, looking down at David. "You can't fight this giant. He's a warrior from his youth." But David insisted, "The Lord who rescued me from the lion and the bear will rescue me from this Philistine." King Saul, seeing David's fierce faith and sparkling courage, finally agreed, "Go, and may the Lord be with you." David refused King Saul's heavy armor and sword. They were too big and clunky. Instead, he went to a stream. He carefully chose 5 smooth stones, perfect for his trusty slingshot. He knew his real power wasn't in heavy armor, but in his unwavering faith in God. With his shepherd's staff, his slingshot, and 5 smooth stones, he marched bravely towards the giant, ready to trust God. Goliath saw David, a mere boy, approaching. He roared with laughter. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" he bellowed, sounding furious. "I will feed your body to the birds." But David shouted back, his voice clear and strong. "You come with a sword and a spear, but I come in the name of the Lord Almighty. Today I will defeat you, and everyone will know that God saves not with sword and spear." David ran towards the giant. He reached into his pouch, grabbed a stone, put it in his slingshot, spun it around and around, and then, whiz! He let it fly. The stone soared through the air, faster than an arrow. And bam! It hit Goliath right on his forehead. The huge giant staggered, then with a mighty crash, he fell to the ground. Everyone watched in stunned silence, then gasped in amazement. The entire valley erupted. The Israelite army cheered with joy. The Philistines ran away in fear. David, the small shepherd boy, had defeated the terrifying giant, all because he trusted in God's mighty power. And that's the incredible truth. God helps even small people do big things when they trust Him with all their heart. David's amazing courage shows us that with God on our side, no giant is too big to face. Just like David, you have amazing courage inside you. What giants are you facing today? Maybe a tough test, a scary challenge, or a big worry. Remember David's story. Trust in God's power, believe in yourself, and take that brave step. Share this inspiring story with a friend, and let's all remember that with faith, we can overcome anything,